something hot in my back.
Oh, it's probably from that explosion back.
Ow! Ah, it hurts. Did you know it was gonna blow up that fast?
Yes.
And why were you walking so slowly?
I was putting on my sunglasses. I didn't want to trip.
Why were you wearing sunglasses?
Protect my eyes from the sun. All right, it's in the fire. All right, want to get up here? All right, we're ready for the gasoline. Oh, hold on.
Hey, if that's Ruby, be nice. She's kind of a big deal.
Orbax, do you have a minute?
Hey.
Would you consider losing a little weight?
I consider it every day.
You guys would be more palatable if you could just be less gross. You're just really gross.
Pepper and I bill ourselves as the Monsters of Schlock. We're monsters.
Yes, but you need to be monsters in the sense that you're a huge act, not that you scare children.
I grew up wishing every night that I'd wake up with a tail. It's how I learned that prayer didn't work.
I'm looking at a picture of you right now, and I hate the way you and your faces look. I hate your faces. And I'm pretty sure other people are gonna hate your faces too. Some people work day and night for decades to become overnight sensations.
Yes. So please, tell us how we can avoid having to do that.
You need to drop the ego and put some work in. Be more normal.
I can be normal.
Here's what you're gonna do. Come up with a great outdoor stunt. Do the local fun fest. Act like you're friendly in small town, like you're in touch with the people.
If we're supposed to be thinking bigger, then why are we focused on our small town?
We'll film it and make sure the people who actually matter see it.
Great, we like projects.
I'm sending over my assistant Tess to help.
Nah, we won't be needing help.
You need a team around you.
Whatever.
And I don't want to hear any more stories.
That makes me sad, a life without stories.
Stories about you saying offensive things to women, children, minorities.
I never make jokes about things people can't change because of their genetic lineage.
Get the act together. You've got a week.
Hey, kitty. So what does she want?
She wants us to do a bunch of work to entertain some people we don't care about.
I'm in.
Let's go big.
I don't know any other way.
Well, you have been doing a lot of small close-up magic tricks lately.
Oh yeah, let's do those.
No, you need to go big. It's not about the yokels at the fun fest. It's going to be about the yokels on the internet. And none of your pseudoscience BS. Just a really great stunt.
Understood. What was that noise? Did you hear that? Am I the only one that heard that?
Can you relax a bit? I'm on to something here.
I've heard of this kind of thing before. Some people have the gift.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Wow. I wonder what the odds are of two people in the same room having the gift. There it is again. How can you relax when you don't know what's making that noise?
That noise isn't interesting enough for me to need to find out what it is.
That is not a normal noise.
Where do you think it's coming from?
It's coming from up there. Wow, that cat is everywhere.
And somehow, nowhere. Do you think the cat disappeared?
Well, I can no longer see it, so I think by definition it disappeared.
But do you think the cat actively made itself invisible?
Well, I don't know by what means it disappeared, but it's disappeared.
But you're open to the idea that the cat has magical powers.
You see, you're intentionally cheapening it by using the word magic.
What term would you prefer?
I'm not sure that crowbarring in some conventional term to describe something that's potentially paranormal.
Okay, so paranormal.
No, I didn't say paranormal.
You literally just said paranormal.
Paranormal is just a catch-all for any phenomena that doesn't fit well in your narrow worldview.
But to be clear, an invisible cat is on the table.
If it's invisible, how would I know it's on the table?
No, I mean you're open to the concept of an invisible cat?
You see, I accept that I can't be sure if the cat has magical properties or not.
So you're magic cat agnostic, I understand. why don't you break down the odds for me here between Magic Cat versus other explanation?
From your tone, I think you may be tricking me right now, and this particular cat may not have magical powers.
So it's only my tone that's swaying the odds in the favor of a non-magical cat right now.
The fact that this particular cat isn't magical wouldn't prove nor disprove... Oh, cat's in your hat. I just saw it.
No, it's not.
I just saw it move. I knew you did something.
This hat could have magical properties. The fact that it moves neither proves nor disproves.
You have a magic hat.
As of yet, I do not have a magical hat. You look a little disappointed.
I am a little.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got something that's going to cheer you up. Remember that stunt we were just doing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've had a few ideas, and I know how we can up it. What's the table, dude?
Hey, neighbor.
Hello! Housewife Kelly, how's your weather doing?
Josh's birthday party's later. I just want to make sure the kids aren't digging around back there playing hide and seek, getting into something dangerous.
You know, you got me thinking that's definitely possible. I'll have to look into that.
I was also wondering if you could lock that old refrigerator.
It already locks. It's hard to find those ones anymore.
It locks from the outside, which is a safety problem.
I'll put a sign on it. Do these kids read? How old are kids when they read now?
He's turning 9.
So, reading?
Yeah, reading. How old were you when you started reading?
That's irrelevant. I'm way smarter than your son.
Yeah, so I've heard. You teach physics, right? That must be a weird classroom to walk into.
No, it's pretty much the same as all the other rooms.
So would you like to come by the party?
Ugh!
Something wrong?
Sorry, I make random sounds when I'm surprised like that. Should I go to a social function? Like one that people do?
We usually have the neighbors over. It's just an excuse for a barbecue.
I wouldn't like that.
Great, you can... Wait, did you say wouldn't?
Wouldn't. Would not. Would not. Sorry, I've got to work on that slurring for my show. Would not. I would not like to go to your party. I would not like to go.
I take it he's with you guys?
Yeah, that's Stu. He's looking for some material for us.
We figured, but he was kind of creeping us out.
Oh, he's mostly harmless to strong adult men. You know, people see him and they peg him as some sort of predator or criminal, but once you get to know him, you have no idea what's going on there.
So he works for you?
Yeah, I pay for his services and trade.
So you pay him in magic tricks?
I'm not a magician. All right, I'm going to stop talking to you now.
Take care then.
So we're back. About compensation for my work.
Already done, big guy.
I can pick it up today?
Yep, as long as you promise to keep rummaging through garbage for me afterwards.
I will never stop rummaging through garbage.
That's my boy.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just clearing my throat. But now that I have your attention...
What, did you figure out that stunt?
I did. Check it out. Do you realize what this means?
No.
You're going to be the first person in the history of mankind to ever do this stunt, so I need you committed, all right?
Of course.
No ghost hunting, no cryptozoology. I need you to focus at the task at hand. We've only got a week.
Come on, I'm a pro.
I need you to promise on your own life
Promise on my life.
that you will not see any sort of monster.
I promise on my life.
What?
Wait. What? I didn't say anything.
You didn't already see something, did you?
I never said anything.
It's completely pathetic if you've already seen something here in the house.
I didn't say anything.
But you want to.
I don't want anything.
Burnaby QR backs?
No, I get that a lot, though, because of how similar we look.
Ah, comedy acts.
So you're the new handler, I assume?
I'm Tess Summerfield. Ruby sent me to help you out.
Have you seen our act?
Parts, sure.
By parts, do you mean the first few seconds of a couple online videos?
I've handled events like this before. I'll make sure things run smoothly for you.
Well, I'm sure you're plenty qualified if Ruby sent you. I was just curious what other agendas she had.
You already know what her concerns are and what she hopes for you.
Did she mention my weight?
Yes.
In a positive way?
No.
We're back! I can't believe this is happening. Oh my god, I'm such a fan.
Well, here I am.
I'm sorry, but you are awesome.
Well, apology accepted. Take care.
I was just a fan. Don't worry about it. Happens all the time.
Not a problem at all.
Come on in. Oh, wait. Watch the tripwire. It doesn't set anything off. It just trips people. So, who's gonna eat this bag of hamburgers?
Go ahead. You're obviously quite hungry.
I'd say I'm about an average amount of hungry.
Oh, I was just basing it on the size of the bag.
I don't know. I think the size of this bag is necessary in order to bear the weight of the amount of meat I bought from them.
So, do most of your fans live in this neighborhood?
Are you implying something about my fan base?
No, we appreciate the fan base you've established. We're just looking to expand to a higher caliber of fans.
Oh, well, if you're literally talking about caliber, you won't find a fan base with a larger internal diameter than ours.
Your main demographic has very little expendable income.
But they are more likely to give what they do have to me.
So, have you figured out your act yet, or?
We're working on it.
Right, well, that's priority number one. So if there's anything you need, just let me know.
I might need a small woman.
Okay, I can start casting for that.
No, like right away.
I thought you didn't have it all figured out.
No, it's coming to me. This is my process. I need you to respect my process. Did you respect my process, right?
Absolutely, of course.
This is my process. How about coming by our studio? I need you to come by our studio. I need you to come by our studio.
Okay, yep, I'll just have to check with Ruby on that one.
Ruby's an intimidating woman, isn't she?
She could be described that way.
Well, don't forget about keeping the talent happy.
Oh, I won't. Ruby was very adamant about that.
You want some of these chips? Why are you pushing so hard?
I'm having some trouble here.
Just take some. How can this take so long? Just take some.
I had too many in my hand, so I dropped some, but then I didn't have enough. I don't want to take half the bag and seem greedy, but if I have to go right back in, then that seems greedy.
All right.
I'm going back in.
So what's this girl's name?
Puff.
Tess?
Puff.
Tess?
Tess. She should be here any time, and I think we should include her in the stunt.
That's very progressive of you.
So we can show her where her place is.
Not as noble. What did she do?
Well, I can tell you she has no respect for what we do.
Does every woman need to fear you? You know, you've been accused of being sexist.
This isn't about men being better than women. This is about me being better than women.
I think you're intimidated by Ruby and taking it out on an easy target.
Yeah, that actually sums it up pretty well. Anyway, I'll have her do the jacket and that'll free me up.
Look, I know you have a problem with authority, but let's pick our battles here. We gotta make some friends.
Hey, butt face.
Rex, that's mean.
Well, I like how it's my fault she's got a face that looks like a butt. I'm joking, of course.
Of course. So I have a couple interviews lined up for you guys.
With local reporters?
Yes.
That is worthless.
We'll make sure the story circulates in the national news feed, so always act like you're talking to the big papers.
I don't know. We have a lot of work to do. I'm gonna be doing some paintings.
That's the sort of work that should be delegated.
I don't want just anyone making up banners and posters. There's a certain art to painting images.
How's the stunt coming along?
We're pretty excited about this.
So what specifically did you need me for?
We need a woman.
Why a woman?
To give the impression we don't hate women.
I'm not an entertainer.
This won't take away from your other work.
All right.
But we want somebody to put the straitjacket on me while our backs vamps.
Straight jacket?
Yes, they'll be doing a fairly high-level escape. Obviously, there's going to be much more to it than that.
All right.
Pretty much everything else we've been working on will be thrown in.
Let's not overcomplicate things. We just need to make sure she can do her little part. Remember, nothing that we do is easy.
She's nice. You could be friendlier.
Were you just talking to Ruby?
Yep.
Did she say anything about changing our look? No? Anything about my weight or Pepper's hair?
What about my hair?
She probably isn't happy with your ugly witch hair.
I don't think this looks like witch hair.
Yeah, but some people do.
Like who?
Jittery villagers? I don't know, the town already blames us for that drought.
He's just sensitive about being asked to change his look. Did Ruby specifically say anything about my hair, though?
Look, okay, guys, let's stay on track here so I can get back to work.
This is natural. I said a man should never have to dye his hair, and you said you couldn't agree more.
No, I said I couldn't agree, whore. I don't care what sorcery you use to color your hair, just make it all one color. A younger color.
I'm not going to be one of those guys.
I think you should consider being one of those guys.
Who?
Whatever type of guy you were about to describe who you probably hate, but doesn't have the hair of a warlock. Be more like that guy.
So, can you show me what to do here? Because the film crew just arrived at your house.
We've got a film crew?
They're just there to document the event. You can't use them to chase down Sasquatch.
I barely have any interest in Sasquatch.
Tess, tell him he can't track down mythical creatures.
That's something you do?
No. I've been waiting till we had a film crew.
Yeah, no, you can't use the crew for that.
You see this? It's a list of the people that are the boss of me, and your name isn't on it.
Well, your name's not on there either.
That's because all actions are predetermined.
Don't get me started on free will.
I knew you were going to say that.
Just need to come on stage.
There's not going to be a stage. The park won't let you use one, so we're just going to tape off an area.
Fine. Cinch me up.
Is there a particular way I need to do it so you can escape?
How dare you? Just do it up as tight as possible so I can escape, because I'm that good.
He can really escape from this? How?
Oh, necromancy is, I assume you can tell by his hair.
Can you bend over so I can
No, you go get a step stool. Be strong and confident. You're representing all women here.
No, I'm not.
Wait a second. This isn't even tight.
Ah! Ow!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just meet up with the film crew and then we'll talk about your weight and your hair.
I don't know. Shouldn't we be doing something special, you know? Something interesting for the camera?
That's not reality TV. Basically, we're just documenting the things that would be happening in your life as if there was no crew here at all.
I thought you set stuff up to make shows more interesting.
Never.
Well, if there were no cameras around, I'd probably use equipment to investigate paranormal activity.
That's a normal day for you.
It would be.
Well, what equipment would you use?
I would like to use your equipment.
No. If I wasn't here, what equipment would you use?
I would probably still use your equipment if I could figure it out.
No. If my equipment wasn't here, what would you do if there was no equipment?
Probably just hang out and talk to you.
You can't talk to me while I'm documenting your day.
Well, if your equipment isn't here, you're not going to be documenting anything.
Okay, what is your work? What is it that you do?
What do? I research science's unexplained mysteries.
Has there been any paranormal activity around here?
Well, that depends on who you ask.
Okay, let's say I ask you.
Then yes, absolutely. In fact, just yesterday, I turned the corner in the front room and...
I heard something about an all-night shoot.
From your mole?
Tess is there to help. And quite frankly, you guys are kind of coming across as bullies.
Is this because of the headbutt?
Yes.
You know, I'm sick and tired of being blamed for every single little thing that's my fault.
Even before the headbutt.
Well, then she shouldn't have begged us to be part of the performance.
She didn't ask to be in the show. That's not what she's there for.
All right, okay. Obviously I lied about that part there.
You guys should be resting at night and spending your days planning the stunt.
Pepper had a theory I was being possessed at night, so we set up a camera to document it.
Did the camera catch anything?
Yes. Me pretending to be possessed at night.
You see? That right there.
I know. I should have lied about that.
You guys are going to do some interviews and a photo shoot. You'll get it all out of the way in an hour or two. Look sharp.
Will do.
Be friendly. Look clean. We need some cutesy photo ops. Hey, don't you have a cat?
Don't bring her into this.
What's wrong with holding your cat in a couple photos?
Because she'll know she's being used, and I'm not going to jeopardize the trust that we built up.
Why don't you show off that big brain of yours? Can't you do some math tricks or something? Like, what's the square root of 9,216?
96. But I doubt that'll come up organically.
Well, are there any children you can have around?
Oh, I have an idea. So I'm going to stop talking to you. Housewife Kelly, son Josh. Housewife Kelly, son Josh. Housewife Kelly. Housewife Kelly, son Josh.
Hey!
Hello, Housewife Kelly. I got Josh, your son, a little something here. It's a coffee card.
Oh, how nice.
It says $20 on it, but I'd be careful. I wouldn't really spend much more than $11.50. You know, sometimes they don't activate those things right.
Well, thank you. He'll really appreciate that.
You know, we're doing a big stunt at the Fun Fest. And I was thinking I could give him and up to 3 friends VIP seating.
Really? That's really cool. I actually should go get him. He should come down here and thank you.
No need, that has no value to me. Teach him basic manners on your own time. Anything else just takes more from me, and I've already given you 2 things. 2 birds.
What?
1 stone. Nothing. Just, I value efficiency. I'm done talking to you now. Goodbye. What are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be practicing your escape skills?
Please. I can escape from a straitjacket with both hands tied behind my back.
How's the monster hunt?
I'm not at liberty to say. I gave up all my liberties in a verbal agreement with you.
You seem distracted.
I am. You see, first thing this morning, I woke up and found this pungent reddish fish.
Huh. I think that's a herring.
Well, I didn't think too much about it. Then I smelled another one about 100 feet down the road.
Oh, so it diverted your attention.
It did. And guess what? 100 feet down the road,
Another one?
yes. I made the executive decision to allot a lot of our resources to investigating this. But unfortunately, the crew had to go film some PR stuff.
Well, as long as you're ready. How's stuff going over there, Stu?
Good. Slingshot should be finished. I just needed to get this giant therapy band. Normally, it's $74. Got this one at the dollar store.
I'm worried that the price might affect the quality.
It was $1.50. I got up to the till. I was too embarrassed to go put it back.
Even still, have you tested this yet?
No, not yet. Well, now that you mention quality, I also bought this screwdriver there, and when I got up to the till, I realized all the paint was coming off on my hand.
Maybe don't buy tools there then. It's weird, it seems like your sweaty hands have been discoloring a lot of things they touch lately. Wow, see that doesn't handle UV well at all.
I'll get a better one. That reminds me, how much fire did you want?
Well, it's an all ages show, so probably a lot. Kids love fire.
I will burn everything I can.
Alright, well I'd say go set that up now. Pepper and I have some PR stuff to do.
So, is this Stu guy have a real job, or?
He does the odd job here and there. He mostly lives off a settlement. He sued our rape whistle company for hearing loss.
You sure you want that guy around?
Oh no, he didn't get anywhere near the girl. She was just super judgy.
So when's this press stuff?
Soon. I'm gonna go get changed.
Klopek's just bit me.
What did you do to provoke him?
I fixed his mustache.
You put your fingers near his mouth? Take some responsibility.
That was the last interview, right?
We need some photos.
Sorry about the biting thing. I was just dazzling the reporters and I didn't even realize it was your finger.
What could it have possibly been that you would bite it without looking?
Hot dogs, breakfast sausage, the lady fingers, the food kind.
Do people regularly push food into your mouth while you're doing an interview?
I just thought that's the type of thing assistants do for celebrities.
I'm not your assistant.
I understand that, so please, just continue assisting us.
You guys are somehow worse than I thought. I actually feel in danger around you two.
Calm down there, lady pants. I think you're just one of those wound-to type business women that needs to let their hair down and cool off once in a while.
No, I don't. I'm not uptight at all. You guys are just terrible people.
I think you need to cool off a bit.
If you're suggesting that you're going to playfully throw me into the pool over there, then
You need to cool off a bit.
that's exactly what he just said. Why are you repeating exactly what he said?
You need to cool off a bit. In the pool water.
I already figured out what he was implying. I got it.
Come on. Come on. It is fun. It's fun. Fun things are fun, right?
Doing?
Hey? 1, 2. I think we went too far.
We didn't go far enough. Or you mean in the air, too far up and not out?
I'm experiencing something new here.
Could be sympathy or empathy?
Maybe we are just bullies. I regret hurting that small woman.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Can I get some help here?
Okay, we get it. Your back hurts. So, do you get the flowers we sent, huh? That's something people do, right? I'm just so excited that you came to see all the results of your hard work.
Well, I'm not exactly in control of this wheelchair.
But we still want you involved. And the chair helps. And people are already shocked we working with a woman.
You know, I looked into it. You gotta pay wheelchair people as much as you have to pay real people.
Is this part wheelchair accessible?
Don't worry. We got the manpower to get you through the mud. Here's Stu. But wear this whistle.
Wow, it's a bigger crowd than I expected.
Get yourself sitting in a row there. Yeah.
I smell gasoline.
You have a good nose. It is gas.
Oh no. You guys need a permit if you're gonna start a fire.
Oh, don't worry. We made sure not to tell anybody about the fire. Anybody want stickers for helping out?
Come on into the kids section and get inside the caution zone. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to do a big giant stunt that's going to amaze and shock everybody. So the idea is we're going to take Pepper, we're going to strap him into a straitjacket, we're going to put him into this giant makeshift ball, and we're going to use this incredible slingshot that we've built here, using only state-of-the-art science and nothing else, to fire him into the air while it's on fire. He's going to escape from it.
Safety.
Yeah.
Right, that's as dangerous as it was.
How did I not get burned? I mean, for real, look at his face. I'm fine.
So I'm looking at a picture from the stunt.
I understand your disappointment.
Do you?
Hey, you know what they say? There's no such thing as bad.
This is bad press.
So it's not the image you're looking for?
Awful. It's awful.
Why do you look so happy?
Because this picture is awesome! We have to admit, it's pretty crazy how the dog head got into the ball.
Actually, in fact, it's the only sequence of events that could have occurred given the circumstances at place. Let me explain. In compensation for Stu's work, I preserved his childhood pet. He's actually had it with him this entire time. You see, this is just another case of you having classic tunnel vision. This happens every time you get on one of these cryptozoology kicks. If you would just pull back a little bit and observe the world around you instead of focusing on all these terrifying parts, what you interpreted as some sort of monster was simply an incredibly well taxidermied pet. He even had it with him when he rescued you from the ball and you were freaking out.
Well, it wouldn't have been as scary if you did a better job stuffing that dog.
What are you talking about? That's exactly how that dog looked.